Hi students, I am Tufan. Welcome to CMS Digital Classes. Today we will learn the revision chapter of class 3, the rest of all further questions. First question which we have is question number 33. It is asking about multiplication. Everyone knowing multiplication since class 1. So here something special we should learn, something different we should learn. Okay. So normal multiplication, everyone is knowing that 440 will write, then 5 will write and multiply 0, then 5 4 are how much, whatever, that is the normal multiplication. Now you are enough capable to do the multiplication directly. So here we will do the multiplication without doing in rough work. We will do directly in our mind. So let's see how we can do it. So see, this is the multiplication. So this you need to multiply by 5. So here only you have to multiply directly. So 5 0 0. We'll write 0 first. Okay. Then any number you multiply with 0, that will be 0 only. Any number you multiply with the 1, that will be the same number. For example, 5 1 are 5. 5 0 are 0. 4 0 are 0. So here 5 0 0. 5 4 are 20. So 20 is whenever any two digits come, 5 4 are 20. So this digit, right hand side digit we write and the left hand side digit become carry. So 2 is carry with us and we have written 0. Then 5 4 are again 20 and 2 is carry. So 22. So it will be 2200, the multiplication of this. You can check in rough work for verification. 440 multiply by 5. Actually set 5 0 0. 5 4 are 20. So 0 2 carry. 5 4 are 20 plus 2 22. So you can do in this method also. But I will suggest you do directly. This will be better. This will be less time taking. In maths you have to maintain the time also, you have to manage the time also. Time management is very important in mathematics. So next which we have is that one, question number B. Let's discuss B1. So 8 0 0. Directly I am doing 8 0 0. 5 8 are 40. 5 8 are 40. So 40 is 0 and 4 will be carried. So 8 1 are 8 plus 4 12. So here 12. Check this one also. So check here. 150 multiplying by 8. So 800, 5 8 are 40, 0 4 carry, 8 1 are 8 plus 4 12. So 1 2 W. See? Okay. So this is how directly you try to do by from here only. Okay. Note it down in rough somewhere, the carrying and all. So this is how you need to do this one also. Question number C. 116 by 4 you have to multiply. You can do directly also, you can do like this also. Okay. Next which we have is write the multiplication fact. So first you have to understand what a multiplication fact is. Okay. Multiplication fact for each of the following. See, multiplication fact means how much you have to multiply so that the answer, as like here, when you have divided 9 by 3, then answer come 3. So how much you have to multiply with 3 so that the answer come 9. So this you can understand from here, as like you know the rules of division. Suppose 9 we are dividing by 3. So here I am doing the rough work. Here I am doing the rough work. Okay. So 9 we are dividing by 3. So 3 3 are 9. It's so simple. We are knowing that means 3 multiply 3 is equal to 9. So 3 multiply 3 is equal to 9. Okay. So this is the multiplication fact of this number. Okay. Simply you can say that this multiply this will be the multiplication facts of this digit. So answer will be 3 multiply 3 is equal to 9, or you can write 3 multiply 3 also. Here also you can see 8 multiply 8 is equal to 64. So here it will be 8 multiply 8 is equal to 64, or you can write 8 multiply 8 also. The same way you need to do that one by yourself. Question number C. Okay, if you have any doubts, you are welcome to ask. You can ask anytime. Okay, and do the rest of all questions of question number 33 and 34. Next types of problem which we have is divide and find the cosine. So first you have to understand what a cosine is. Okay, so whenever you divide this by 4, whatever the result come, that is the cosine. Okay, and divisor is the number by which you are dividing, dividend is the number in which you are dividing, and the remainder is the number which is left after dividing. So here you don't need to find out those all things. Here only you have to find out the quotient only, that means result only. So you have to, here also I am telling a simple method. You can do by, you can check by dividing also, but you can check directly also by the reading the table of 4. If you are doing the table of 4, you can tell how many times 4 is equal to 28. So read the table of 4. Yes. 4 7 are 28. So 4 7 are 28. So 7 is the cosine. Okay. So you can check by dividing also 28. When you divide by 4, 4 7 are 28. So this is the number which is called cosine. So 7 is the cosine. Here also you read the table of 8. Yes, 8 are 64. So here the cosine is 8. Okay, you can check by dividing 8 divided by 64. So 8 are 64. So 8 is the cosine. So 8 will be the cosine. Do that one by yourself. 81 divided by 9. Now do these all by yourself. C, D, E and F. Okay, if you feel any doubts, you ask. Just divide you need to do. Just you have to check the table of 5, 9, 7 and 9. If you are not knowing the tables, you need to learn the tables at least up to 9. Okay. So here, if the price of a radio is this much, so the price of one radio is given 275 and you have to find the price for 3 radios. If I am saying the price of one chocolate is 5 rupees, what will be the price of 3 chocolates? Yes, we will multiply by 3. So 5 3 are 15. So likewise here also, if the price of one radio is given and you want to find out the price of 3, then we will multiply. So here let's multiply. So the price of 3 radio, the price of 3 radio is equal to 275 multiply 3. So here also you can check by multiplying or directly also you can do the multiplication. So let's do directly. 5 3 are 15. So 15's 5 will be here, 1 will be carried. Okay. 7 3 are 21. 21 plus 1, 22. So 2 will be here, 2 will be carried. Then 3 2 are, yes, 6 plus 2, 8. So 825 rupees will be the answer. Don't forget to write the units also. So rupees 825. You can check by dividing here in rough. 275 multiply 3. So 3 5 are 15, 5 1 carry, 3 7 are 21, 1 22 2 carry, 3 2 are 6 plus 2 8. So 825 rupees is the answer. This is how, if the price of any one particular product is given and you are to find out the price of many, you can multiply. Yes. Next types of problems which is also word problems. So normally the students of class 3, especially up to class 3 4, we face problems in word problem only. Why? The reason being, we are not able to understand what it is asking. So first, whenever you find any word type problems types of question, try to understand what it is asking. Okay. So here, for example, question number 37, there are 8 packets of toys. How many packets of toys? Total 8 packets of toys are there in a shop. So now each packets contain 112 toys. So in each packets, how many toys are there? 112. So find the number of toys in the shop. In that particular shop, how many total number of toys are there? Suppose I am taking an example. I am saying there are 6 books. There are 6 total books, subject books of each students which we have. And if I am saying including of 5 students, how many books will be there? So what we will do? Multiply. In this case also we will multiply. So 5 6 are 30. So 30 total number of students books will be there, including 5 students if each students have 6 books. So here also we will do, if in each particular packets 112 toys are there and 8 packets are there, then now we will multiply and check how many total toys are there. So find the number of toys in the shop. So we will find by multiplying. So total number of toys is equal to 112 multiply 8. So here also we will do direct multiplication. Okay, so 8 to are 16. So 16 6 will be carried here and 1 will be carried. So 8 1 are 8 plus 1 9. 8 1 are 8. That means 896 total toys are there in that particular shop. You can check if you are not able to understand. You can check here by multiplying 112 with 8. So 8 2 are 16, 6, 1 carry, 8 1 are 8, 9, 8 1 are 8. So 896. So this is how you can do find out the total number of toys in this type of word problems. Okay, now 90 books distributed among 10 boys. Total 90 books are there which is distributed among 10 boys. So how many books did each of them get? Suppose, see, whenever word problems you find, first try to relate with an example. That will be easy for you understanding. So here I am relating one example. There are, suppose here it is asking 90 books. I am saying there are total 50 chocolates which I have. So 50 chocolates are there and I want to distribute among 10 students. So 50 chocolates, 10 students. How many chocolates each students will get? 5. Yes, correct. 5 students, 5 chocolates these students will get. How you find out? By dividing. Total number of students is 50 and total number of chocolates is 50 and we are dividing by 10 children. 10 children we are dividing with. Okay, 10 children are getting. So 10 5 are 50. So that is how 5 chocolates each students will get. Here also we will check by the same methods. Total 90 books are there. So 10 boys are there, 10 students are there. We are dividing by 10 students and total 90 books. So 90 divided by 10. So let's check 90 divided by 10 how much? So 90 divided by 10. 10 9 are 90. So how many students will get? 9. So how many books did each students of them get? So each students will get how many books? 9 books. That is how you can solve this type of word problems. Same way you can solve the rest of our word problems. I am telling you the questions. Question number 39 we have, if the rent of an article is rupees 375 per month, so find its rent for 2 months. So if the rents of 1 month is given, you want to find out the rent for 2 months, how will do? Yes, by multiplying. So whatever the rent for 1 month it is given, just you multiply with as much as month you want to find out. For 2 months, multiply by 2, 3 months, multiply by 3, like that. Next question which we have is, a bus carries this much of passenger in a trip, so how many passengers carried in 7 trip? So here also you will do multiplication. In one trip as much as passenger is given, that multiply how many trips it is doing. If 7 trips, then multiply by 7. If 8 trips, multiply by 8. 5 trips, multiply by 5. Next problems which we have is, John brought 2 bags of weight this much and this much respectively. So he used this much of weight. How much weights remain used? So this is question number 41. I think I have to give the hint to do this. First it is asking, Johan brought 2 bags of weights 67 and 87. So 67 kilogram plus 89 kilograms. So total number of weights this one have is 9 plus 7, 16, 6, 1 carry. So 1 carry means 7 to the 14, 15, 156 kilogram. So total number of grains which he has is 156. Now he used 45 kg. Used means he has spent 45 kg. So now you have to do, now he used how many kilogram? 45 kilogram. 45 kilogram. So the remainings will be, you have to find out how much weight remains unused. Okay, so unused is equal to 156 kilogram minus 45 kilogram. So now you have to do subtraction. So 5 plus 1 is 6. So 1, 4 plus 1 is 5. So 1 and 0, 1, 1. So 111 kilogram will be the answer of question number 41. This is how you can solve the problems up to question number 41. So as a homework, do question number 33 to 44 all questions.